Okay, so good morning everyone and welcome back again in today's class. So today we are on the day number 9 and we are going to be start a basics of service now. See, we are enough mature nowadays that if we buy a phone, we know that how to operate. Where is the volume button, where is the screenshot button, where is the Wi-Fi button, where is the calling option, where is the message option, where is the Play Store, all the things we know. But as ServiceNow is new for us, so we should know that how ServiceNow navigation work actually. The last 2 or 3 days purpose was just to get familiar in the tool without knowing that on which button you are clicking. We know that okay, what is the user management, what is user, what is role, what is group. Okay, one more thing in that part, Sarah, could you please add? Read about the impersonator role as well. Read about the impersonator role as well during that discussions. Okay, or during that role when you're doing the role work, just do that as well. DD. Okay. Now let me come to the
Impersonate role, right?
yes, it is an impersonate role. Give me a minute. Let me stop the sharing and we'll start again. I'll do. Okay. Okay. So let me share my screen now. Here I can go. Okay. So this is the login page whenever we get to log into the screen. Okay. Now let me give you a little homework. Till this point, we did not do anything about the coding part, that from where this code, from where these lines are coming. My first homework to everyone, try to find out from where these lines are coming. Don't ask me, because now you are a consultant. You should know this thing, that from where these things are coming. You have a tool, you have admin rights in my PDI, go and do the deep dive. Find out from where these things are coming. And if you find, try to make a note. Maybe what you can do, just add your name. Like I can say, if I find out this page, I'll add Atul. If Sarah find this page, Sarah will enter Atul, then Sarah. If Deepika find out, Deepika will mention Atul Sarah hyphen Deepika. So that I should know that how many of you are able to find out this page. That is number one homework for everyone. Now I'll give a task to Sneha. Sneha, you did not send anything, right? Or you sent, already taken the task?
No, I haven't.
Okay, just take a note in that case. Okay. Second point, try to identify what this means. What this means specifically. A clock or a kind of a timer is there. What this do? What information it provides? You have to be identified. I give one more example for this in the coming forms. So now you can see you are able to log into user, username, password, and I click on the login here. Now when I log into my instance, I get a page, right? And we call this page as a home page. Why I'm telling you these things? You maybe you have a question, Atul, come on. We are enough mature, we're in the industry for a long time now, we know. But the thing is that your client maybe don't know about this thing. See, if I give you a normal example, why you are taking a training, even though you know service now, a little bit service now, you know. Why you listen my session on the business analyst? Maybe you know that what is business analyst, what skill sets are required, what is the core components. But still, why I am telling you again? Because according to me, you are my customers. And I think, and I believe my customer has no idea about the upcoming tool. And it is my responsibility to tell my customers that, okay, boss, what it's look like for you. And I worked as a end user trainer as well in my previous accounts, where I give a training of 100, 200 guys in a one shot. 3 hours training session, 3 hour training session. So approximately not more than approximately 60, 70 hours I give a training as well. And more than 1,000 of guys I train on service now. So you should know that your customer should know, hey, what does this page look like? Because maybe your customers say, can I make a change on this page? We are the customers. We are very demanding. Specifically, let's take an example that suppose in this batch, the ladies go for a shopping. I'm again putting Sarah, Bikula, Yola, Ola, Inka, everybody, and Dutona, Sneha, and Deepika. Let's say they go for a shopping and they want to buy a good sofa set for their PG. They are staying together and they want to buy a good sofa set. Everybody has their own thought and everybody has a question to shopkeeper. Can I make a change in this color? Can the back be a little more higher? Can the cushion color be changed? Can we have the round pillows as well on the cushions or instead of the cushions? Can we have the couch as well? So now you can say that we are so much demanding. If we are demanding, then definitely how you can say that much customer should not demand. He's paying for the same. So question come, Atul, can we make a change of this page? If I log in into my system, I should not able to see this page. I need something different. Definitely we can make a change in this page. So these are the very, very, very prime questions which customer asks. Now, if you see on this particular screen, there are 3 major sections has been divided. 1, 2, and 3. This is called the banner frame. What do you mean with a banner? If you put a banner on the roadside, which indicate that something is near about only. Maybe on the roadside you put a, hey, this is a good crockery shop has been opened, or Atul crockery shop in a big banner. What this means that people from the far can see that, okay, there is something near to this banner. I will get a crockery shop. That is a banner frame for us. We will discuss all these options one by one. And again, think that your customer have no idea. Maybe you say, Atul, can I make a change of this? If any one of you already or bought the PDI of your own, you will here to get the word called the service management, not this thing, because I make a change in this particular place. This area is called the application navigator. Like in our mobile phone, we have a applications and how you navigate. Either you bring that icons on the home screen, or either you can keep them in the another folders only. Sorry, I'm just having a warm water side by side. And this is the content frame, where you can actually see your stuff. So now we'll start the discussion from this particular area, banner frame. In this banner frame, I have major 6 sections or 7 sections, I can say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. These 7 sections are important to understand. Let me start from here. Atul, normal service now. It is image. What it can do for me? Suppose I'm on this particular page. Okay. Let me open this. Okay, how you come to the home screen in your phone? Definitely the people who are using iPhone, even though this functionality is now available in the Android as well. If you click the middle button, you are reaching on the home screen. Same functionality available here. If you click on this image, anywhere you are in the content frame, you are going back on the home page only. But this home page is not the home page which we are able to see earlier. That we'll see that how we can make a change. So there's no code need to be right on that part. This is a default code in your PDI. So for the today's work, maybe what you can do in your PDI, or in your PDI, try to add an image any image you can add. You can add your image, family image, your son, daughter, spouse, anyone image you can add, and no code need to be written. But the question came where we can make a change on this particular image, because in your PDIs, I'm sure in your PDIs, you have some different image that I will tell you in the Monday class. Okay, because that is not coming from the this particular place. This is be called the system properties. Let's not go in the discussion because it's another topic. This is called the banner text. I am working as a trainer here, and I'm running my YouTube channel as well. So I have a channel with the name Learn and Grow. And I have a motto, keep learning, keep growing together. So I thought, let me put this as well. In your case, in your official instance, customer may say, maybe customer say, can we have my company name? Definitely you can have, why not? It's your instance, you are paying for the same. So you can make a change in the text, and this text is called the banner text. Again, these two things are coming only and only from the property and called the system properties. Till this point, anyone has any doubt, any question?
Only one image, right?
Only, sorry, one image.
Only
yes,
one
only
image
one.
we can keep it, right?
Only one image you can do it. Not multiple. Only one image. The text can be a little lengthy as well, but they have some limitation. So up to some limited characters you can see it here. But only one image. Okay. So it's like your DP only. Like in our WhatsApp, in our Gmail, in our Facebook, in our Instagram, we have a display pics. It is a display pic only. So you can put only one DP. But you can put the multiple status. One status at a one day. Then change, then you can make another change status as well. Now I come to this point. This information tell that by which user or who is the user who logged in into my system now. So now as you see that when I open my instance, I log in by learn grow. So it's showing my name. Here you can see your own profile. If I click here, I can go and see my own profile. This is the basic profile I can see. If I go here, I can see impersonator user. Why? Because this particular user has an impersonator role as well. If you are an admin, then you are getting the impersonator role by default. Now I'll give you an example. You cannot. Nowadays we're staying in a nuclear family. Okay. But earlier it was a joint family. Even though in my hometown, my grandparents, my other parents are there, my tayaji and my uncle and aunties were staying in a joint family, a common family is there. Everybody has their own rooms, but we're staying in a joint one. In that case, you can go in any one room, right? Maybe if you're feeling sleepy, you go to in your uncle room and you sleep there. Okay, but nowadays we are in the nuclear family, and nobody wants that anyone can interfere in my personal life unless I give them that rights. Parents don't want that kid enter in the room if the door is closed. Maybe they are doing taking some calls. Even though sometimes I'm taking calls, I close my door, and my son say, "Dad, I want to take something out." If I'm not speaking, then I say, "Okay, you can come and take it." So there is some limitation of impersonator role. Number one, if you are not an admin, if you don't have an admin role, I'm again repeating my word. if you don't have an admin role, you cannot impersonate any admin user. It is like that. If your boss is not in office, you cannot go and sit on your boss chair. But if your subordinates or your junior is not in office, you can go and sit on his chair. So this is the one fundamental you have to be remembered. A lot of time this issue came when I go for the trainings. Atul, I'm not impersonate yourself. Boss, you cannot impersonate me because I am having admin rights and you just having the ITL role and the impersonator role only. Clear till this point? Anyone has any doubt on this part?
Yeah, it's clear, Atul.
But again, a question left now. Why ServiceNow provide a impersonator user or impersonator role? You are a consultant. Remember, I open this question for everyone. Why I need a impersonator user functionality in my tool? Any wild guesses? Let me start from Deepika. Why?
Atul, can you please repeat the question again?
My question is, if you see here, impersonator user, right?
Okay.
Why this functionality has been given by ServiceNow? There should be some logic.
To check other users' roles and access.
Then you can ask other users to log in and check. Why you are doing that? Security breach.
Okay, yeah.
Bicola, what do you think? Go ahead, Bicola.
Oh, to mimic other users' access. I mean, instead of having them log in and sharing their screen, you can just go directly to it and see what's going on.
But why? You can ask the other user recording immediately. No problem. I started again. But you guys are still missing one word here.
Atul, can I say one thing? I'm not sure if it's correct. I mean, to remove or to add the access of the other person. I'm not sure if it is correct.
No. Yes,
Can
Veer,
I
go
try
ahead.
her?
Just give me 1 minute, Laura. Veer has raised a hand. Yes, Veer, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for testing purposes, if the other features are working, those things, I mean, you can use this function.
Okay, fine. Yes, Laura, go ahead.
From public to audit and control.
Okay, audit control. Okay. What else? Kane, what do you think? Why impersonator role is required? What is the need of that functionality in ServiceNow?
Yeah, for me, I think it's required because if you have to work on the user account, you can easily test and check what you've done.
Correct. So let me put Virendra comment here that this role has been given, and Deepika, your point was correct up to 90%, but you did not use the word testing, which used by Virendra. Suppose let's say example. Tomorrow I give you guys a homework. That guys, please work on the SLA and configure the SLA part. Okay. You said okay, Atul will do. And someone came, maybe Sarah came or Laura came to me and say, Atul, can you check from my profile? I'm not able to see the all option in SLA. I have two ways to do that part. Either I ask Laura, can you finance my ticket to your place that I can come there and see your instance? Or either I log in my instance and impersonate Sarah and check that what Sarah is doing there. So impersonator role is only and only built for the testing purpose, because you cannot go to multiple people to check their instance, to check their access. Maybe I give an example. Today we are just on the beginning of this part. When we go for the request management, in that case we need approvals from the requester managers. Then will you ask that person, hey, you will email to him and say, can you approve? No. I will impersonate and I'll approve on his behalf and proceed further. But impersonation role is not available in production instance. If you are having the impersonation role in production instance, it means you can do anything wrong with anyone ID. So like it's look like you are not at home, but your mother is there. And you can tell to your mother, hey, my courier is coming, can you take it on my behalf? That's fine. But if there is a police verification for the passport perspective, and you say to your mother, can you work on my behalf? Then you're gone. So always remember, impersonator role never ever give in production. And believe me, many customers ask for this. In my training, they ask, Atul, are we getting impersonator role in production? I simply say, if you are happy to get a pink slip, I can give you the access, no problem for me. Because it is a completely security breach. Now, if in my instance, if I log in from the Sneha and delete any of the module, then I'll say it's done by Sneha, not done by me. Up to testing, ServiceNow is okay to do, but in production, they are not in favor to give. Even not in favor, it is not recommended as well. Favor though is the second point. It is not recommended as well. Clear the purpose of impersonator role now. Anyone has any doubt? Any doubt, any question, any clarification required, anyone? Okay. Now I come to the third rule. This rule we are going to be discussed when we are working on the ACL. But let me give you a little update on that part. Suppose you and your spouse has a joint account and you are keeping your jewelry or some important documents, papers, kind of things in that particular locker. Now you have authority when you go to the bank and say, hey, I want to check my locker specifically. Okay. Then the bank manager say, okay, sir, show me your ID card. Show me the ma'am ID card as well. He is happy. He take you into the locker room and he open the locker for you and move out. Now you want to take it out some papers or some jewelry, all the things will be there. You done that part and you close your locker, you out. Then you remember, oh, I need to take one more document as well. Then you have to do the same process again. Okay. For today's understanding, only understand this part. Elevated rules are those rules which are super admin kind of things. If you are giving this role to anyone, then he can go and work or delete or create or update any of the security rule in your instance. So suppose if you are giving if you are having a maid or the babysitter in your home, okay, she's not admin, but after 2-3 months, you know that okay, she's good lady, and you say okay, that you can make any changes in my house as well. But by mistake, if you give him or her the keys of your main wardrobes, she can do anything. And once she written the key, she done the work. So if I click on this elevated part, just understand this line, then we'll go for the further part, because this I will going to cover in the ACL. The following are the session specific. So this rule, elevated rules, are only for a session specific, means until unless you not logged out or your session timeout is not done, you having this rule. Once you done that part, you need this access again in your bucket. Session timeout or logout will remove all the elevated privileges. Okay, so what service now say, if you are supporting your customer and in your team you have 50 people, not all people have this rule. No, only one, maximum two people will having this rule. Okay, because via this rule they can make any kind of a mess. Any kind of a mess. Even you cannot believe what they can do. They can delete the ACL, they can remove the controls, they can show anything to any customer. So always believe that this role should not be given to more than 1 or 2 person. And in our day-to-day life as a consultant, I never have this role. No. Up to this role I have, but I never have this role because it is not my cup of tea here. I'm not going to be write any code, so why should I get this role? Clear everyone till this point? Any doubt, any question?
This is also not available in production, or this is available?
This will available in production, but only to a specific users. Only to specific users, not everyone. Maximum 1 or 2 people, max.
So, Tul, this elevate role, which person usually have this role?
Okay, so when you buy ServiceNow instance, ServiceNow ask that which user should I add this role. So maybe let's say I'm a director of a company and I'm getting this ServiceNow instance for my customer. So I said, okay, you can give this rights to Deepika and Bukula. That's all. So they will give the rights to you guys, only to you guys. Now it's up to you. If you want to give this rights to anyone, you can give, but that is not again recommended. Not recommended, never. Clear, Deepika?
Atul, so this elevate role has something more than the admin have, right?
It is a superpower, I can say. And admin, see, via admin you can create, delete, and update the table and records. But with the elevated rules, you can change in the security as well. Security. So let's take an example that if by mistake you give the elevated rule to your maid, then she can go and make a change of the password as well of that particular wardrobe. Up to this level they can do. This is related to only and only to the security. It has no relationship with the table or the records. No, it mainly has a security part.
Okay.
Okay, when we do the exercise of or this topic of access control list, then I'll show you that why this rule is important. Okay, let me show you something here. ACL. Let me click here. Now see, I'm not getting a new button here, right? Now if I go and give myself as an elevated rule, oops, I'm still not getting this one. Oh, sorry. Let
But
me.
you have something like a log thing now.
Yes, this is the one of the thing which you can notice. Why am I not getting a new button here? Or maybe I need to go as my system admin rule, because this is the rule which this is a user which I created. Let me try to impersonate system admin. So by default, ServiceNow give a role to this user only. Okay, I cannot give an elevated role because I have to be logged in by this user only. Only then I can be going for the same. But don't worry, I'll show this part when we go for the ACL specifically. Okay, so let me do the end impersonation here. And now you can see I don't have this lock button here. It means my elevated role session has been expired. Clear everyone till this point? Any doubt? Okay, let's go to the next part now. And then here from the logout. What is the meaning of this magnify glass?
Search.
Search. What search?
We can search for users.
Okay.
Or
Global search.
searching any task.
Okay. Let me give you a homework here.
Atul, is that global search?
Yes,
Yes.
Atul, it's a global search. You can search anything.
Okay.
You
Now,
can search the.
sorry, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, you can search the incidents created, or it's a global search. You can search by name as well.
Correct. Now let me give you a homework. Sneha, note down that part. If I put here a word called Atul and I click on the enter, which technique, which method, which formula, which mechanism ServiceNow using for this global search? There's a name for this particular concept. I'm putting multiple terms here, maybe anything you can relate. Which technique or method or mechanism or formula ServiceNow use in behind of global search? That you have to find out. So now I put Atul. I can see Atul results, 2 results for Atul. And here you can go. Atul is not in this here. All 0000. That's fine. Let me collapse it. Nothing here. Nothing here. Yes, I have Atul here. Let me open it. 1 and 2. These 2 words, Atul is available. Maybe I want to be search for this thing. INC 00100001. It is not there. Maybe I can put 5. Give you one example so that we can easily see. Okay, we have this. Let me pick up this one. Any number we can pick up. Now my question, why we need a global search? Give me example. Ken, why we need a global search?
For quick access.
For which? For who?
The administrator.
Okay. Steve, what do you think? Why we need a global search? Why we need a global search? Laura, why we need a global search? Yinka, why we need a global search?
To navigate the system.
Okay, Navigator system. Okay, what else? Catchy, why we need a global search?
To check for repetitions if there are any.
Reputation for what, Veer? What you're going to check in the reputation?
Same incident again.
But that you can check in the history as well. So I'm happy with the answer given by Kane, but it is not for administrator. No, it is for the all users who are using my ServiceNow instance. If you want to open any record directly in this particular place, in this content frame, then global search is supportable or beneficial. I'm not saying supportable, it's a beneficial for me. So the only thing which is be required here to understand that global search is a functionality given by ServiceNow for a quick search of anything, any record, any name, any word, any sentence, anything where it has been matched, it will give you the results. So let me say Kane. Oh, 0 result for Kane. 6 results. See. Let's see where is the Kane. Kane is 3 times in users, 3 times in groups. Let's see. Kane, great. Kerala, Kane, okay. Kane E. Let's see in the group. Mid-adult group, youth group, adult group. That's fantastic. So now, and why it's coming? Because Kane is manager of these groups. And now if you want to open, you can open a group and you can do your work. This is another benefit of having the global search. Now the next one, that is called the connect sidebar. In some of the projects, I see that this is a useful one and people are using and the clients are using. What is this basically? This is a place where you can chat with the other user of ServiceNow. Anyone logged in my instance as of now? Anyone can log in?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let me put here as a plus, sorry. And let me put a name here. Who is be logged in? I can take it anyone.
Laura.
Laura, okay. This one, right? So let me put Deepika. Let me put Sneha. Suppose I want to talk to these guys in the ServiceNow itself. Now just check, are you getting this message or not? Laura, Deepika, Sneha.
Yes. Yes.
Now reply it from there. So this is something which given by ServiceNow in ServiceNow itself. See, definitely in our personal, in our official things, we have Skype, we have Teams, we have multiple ways of chatting or talk to the other or my users. But if you want to do this thing in the ServiceNow, then you can use the connect sidebar. Toggle connect sidebar is one of the options here, which you can use easily. Maybe let's take an example that you are trying to reach out to a customer on the phone. His number is not working or email is getting undelivered or kind of things will be there. And suddenly you get a mail, hey, I'm looking for update. Quickly go and ping that user from the chat itself. He will be reply back to you if he's logged in or maybe in the same screen. Okay, so this is another functionality given by ServiceNow for the chat. Now maybe you both or anyone can ping me again on the chat window. Just to show you that, because now I close my connect sidebar. Okay. In the meantime, let me show you this thing. This is called the help sidebar. I click here. See, someone ping me and it becomes white. Nobody ping me. Very sad. Okay, just wait. I want to see the options here. So now you can see here one, because I did not read the Kane's chat till now. Like this we can chat. So it is a functionality given by ServiceNow where you can connect with the customer easily or the users easily. Percentage, yes, question mark. This is basically for the helping part. So this functionality again not used by many of the customers. Why? Because instead of this, customer says or the user says or the service provider says that better I will use the knowledge management is instead of putting the article on this part. But you can do that as well, like a add help article. So you can create any article here. In the user guide, you want to see some help, you can do it. So basically, it will take a user on the ServiceNow perspective, that what in ServiceNow it is available for him. Generally, we avoid this thing. We never say this or show this thing to the users. We always say, if you want to build any kind of knowledge articles, you can go and use the article part. Even though these are also knowledge articles only. So now you can see what you want to know. You want to know the form or list, or let me say I want to do a connect chat. So I can get this information. This thing. Again, everything is built by ServiceNow. The content is given by ServiceNow only. We are just using it as a default functionality here. Now I come to the last point of this connect part. Settings. As the name indicate, you can make changes as per your wish. Open this. And these are the system settings available. Okay. So what do you mean by the system settings here? System settings are there basically. And one more point which I want to be highlight here. These settings, if I make any change in my user profile via these settings, it will not impact anyone else settings. What you can do now, everybody has their own username and the password. Now go and make a change on this. So what is this? Basically compact the user interface. So now you can see the variations here. If I click on, the text become little tighter and the margin has been less. Compact list and date and time. Let me show you. Like this you can see, right? If I go here and make a this one. So now it has a compact. Maybe because let's say a customer say either a incident raised at 12 a.m. 12.1 a.m. or 23.59 a.m. sorry p.m. For me, it will be considered in that particular day only. I don't care. So everybody has their own demand. Everybody has their own way of working. So you can make these things easily. I like the big font, so I am keeping it a big font only. Keyboard shortcut enable like copy paste, control C, control V, control X. You can do that part. Okay, I'll come to this part later. Date and time. Now you can see here, you are able to see date and time, right? And I'll want it as a both calendar, time ago, and both. So now you can see this group has been created on this particular date, time, and 2 hours ago. If I remove this, I just wanted time ago. So now you can see it's just showing time ago. I want to just see the calendar. You can just see the calendar. So it is totally up to you that what you want. And this is the beauty of ServiceNow, where they are giving 100% flexibility to their user to make a change in their own profile without impacting anyone else's profile in the system. So now maybe if you log in, you will not find any changes because let me put a both here. Okay, let me take a time zone to IST. This one. Now the question comes this thing. What this option says, if you click on this particular image, what do you want to see? You want to see the home page or you want to see the dashboard? Both are different. This we'll discuss in the reporting part, but just for a functionality, I click on the dashboard and okay. And now I click on this. It will open something for me now. See, it opened the dashboard. Earlier, what we are able to see, let me go and make a change here. And click on this. This is my this is my home page. Clear till this point? Anyone has any doubt, any question, any clarification required? Tell me, guys, anyone has any doubt, question, clarification? These are the basics, which is the point for you to sell the service now to your customers.
Actually, I have a question.
Yes, yes, go ahead.
You
please.
said so. This is session. So it's a user. It's a profile specific, right?
Correct.
So as when your instance, if I change it, only me will see that change.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You guys try this thing after this class. You can try this thing. I'll give one more option to verify that part. I'm sure ladies don't like, maybe few of ladies like this color. हाँ तो ठीक है, अच्छा लग रहा है combination. Fine. But maybe Bukula say, hey Atul, what is this dark color? I need something good. Go here, click on theme. What color you want? I want cream. See the magic. Now this color is only applicable for my profile, learn and grow, not for Bukula, not for Laura, not for Deepika, not for V. So you can make any changes in your profile as well. So now you can see. I'm sure now the color looks good, Atul. Good job. So this is again functionality given by ServiceNow. Now the question comes, what is the purpose of this theme colors here? Anyone has any idea? Put your thoughts. Sneha,
What's the
note down
purpose of these theme colors? I mean, to make it more friendly for people to use, for end users. I mean, if you like green, it'll be more inviting to you, I guess.
So, hello. So,
Yes, go ahead.
yeah, to differentiate some instances. Like,
You won the match now. You done this job. Great. So the purpose of having the different colors. Okay, I'll not the answer now. Sneha put this question in the today's set only. Try to more research on that part. I guess Catchy, it was you, right? Or it was someone else.
What did you say? I didn't get that out.
No. I guess someone giving the answer that to make a differentiation in the instances. Who was that? I guess.
Oh, that's not me.
I think it was Wumi.
Okay, Bhumi. Okay, great. So Bhumi has given the answer, but still I need you guys to be research more in this area. Think from the developer perspective now, that why a developer needed different colors, and then we'll discuss on the.
Sorry, Atu, I spoke too quick. I don't know who it was. I thought it sounded like Wumi or Yetune. I don't know.
yes, it's me.
Yes, it was Bhumi only. Sorry, that's fine. Someone gave a thought only, and now everyone can take that thought and do the more research on that area. Now I come to the accessibility. It is something which we use very less. Let me show the examples here. Let me go to the incident. Any open incident, and let me open this. Okay. So now you can see here, okay, we have this, and we have these options. Now I can go and click on the accessibility. This two things basically for the data visualization and for the pattern accessibility. So if you want to use, I never use and I never teach as well. So you can leave it as of now. I just put the accessibility enabled. And if I do this, I need to reload my page. Show the tooltip on the form. Let me open it again, just to show you that what this particular mean here. Show the tooltip on the form is enabled. Show date and time format in field. Enable show record preview tooltip in the slush bucket. Now you can go here. Number one, you can see these changes. From where this is coming from the second option. Show tooltips on the form. If any of that field where I can show you this, the tooltip. Best we can. Let me do something. Let me do something here. Configure dictionary. Just to show you that part, let me make a change here if I can. Tooltip is not showing here. Choice is no. Maybe I need to find out a field where we have a tooltip as well. Once. No, so I need to find out some of the field which have a tooltip. Like if you go on this part, you will find what I can say. You will find an option that what this particular field means. That is called the tooltip. When we go for our request management part, then I'll show that in the request, if you're getting any field, any variable, then how you can show the tooltip. So generally. These options are rarely used by the customer, but yes, if you want to show, you can show to them as well. So and the thing is that if you make it this enable, it will take little more time to load the page as well, because on the form multiple things you are going to be shown now, and these options are coming from the different areas. So we generally avoid, but if you want, you can ask the customer. If someone wants, then they can make it on for their own purpose. So let me enable this, disable this now. Now I come to the list. Let the page will be loading. And let me go to the incident. I'll go and I click on the list. Wrap longer text in the columns. Let me show you this part. Incident and open. So now you can see like this, right? If you want this line to become like a single line only, then you have a list option here. I say wrap longer text in a column. I said no. And if I do this, so now you can see here. Again, user friendliness is one of the feature, one of the motto of service now, and you can do this at your end. So if I want to see the wrap up the longer text, I can do this, and I can see in this format. Form. Okay, let me open this now. Now you can see this particular form, right? Right, you can see this. We have few lists here, we have sections here, and we have form here. What this option says, tap the form. If I off this, I'll show you and reload this. These are very minute things, but a good for the user perspective. So now you can see that earlier I have a notes, I have a what I can say resolution information and resolution code in a 3 section. Now I have a like this notes, related this one and related records. That is the first thing. And now I have a different list in the single form only. I want Atul, no, it's not look good. I want something like that only. Okay. So number one, within the form, as soon as the form load, or you want to show in the within the form or outside the form. I say within the form it show, but once you done the load, okay. Click. Let me load that. Okay, no problem, Kunal. That's fine. So now you can see. Not sure what happened. Okay, after loading the page, these things has been loaded. Now one more option left here is called the on demand. Okay. So now you can see a change here. When you click, only then that other tabs will be open for you. It's not showing the option. Otherwise, I'll get an option here on the tabbing part. So like I'm getting option like this. This is the on demand. If I need, only then I'll open it. Otherwise, I'll not. Not sure that why it's not showing this option here as well. It should show this option here as well. But these are the things which you can easily use at your end. Now I come to the notification. I'll not pick up this topic here because it is the wider one. But this is the place where you as a user can set what email you should receive from ServiceNow and what emails you should not receive from the ServiceNow. That is the thing here. Okay, so maybe when we discuss about the email notification part, then I'll show that how these things actually work. Okay, and now at last, developer. We are not developer, so we're not going to be see anything here, but few things important. Number one is the application. When we go for the tables part, then I'll show you what is the application and what is the update set. Maybe from Monday or Tuesday when we start the table structure, then I'll tell you that what is the update set, and then we'll discuss this part. Till this point, anyone has any doubt, any question? Let me come here now. Anyone has any doubt, any question, any clarification? Silence is risky now. Okay, shall we proceed further or you want it to be stop here only? Anyone?
Let's proceed.
Okay, let's proceed. Good, because it is the next one is very small topic now. So we have done with the application navigator. Sorry, banner frame. Now I'll come to the navigator part. Number one, the things you are able to see is called the application here. And under the under the application, I am seeing the module. So like incident is one of the application for me, or it is a module for me. What do you think? Incident is an application, it's a module.
It's an application.
Pakka. Oh, yes, Deepika, you are saying, tell me. Because I get confused in one of my session. And when I put that recording on the YouTube, people actually say that Atul, you'll be interchanging both of the terms. So incident is an application and create new is a module. But to be verified, application menus and modules are building blocks of ServiceNow Navigator. Locating the application navigator menu and modules. The application navigator is a sidebar highlighted in this. But what is application? What is module? Let me see. Let me go here. Tables contain configuration item. What are the modules? See, these are the modules. Now tell me, ServiceNow, incident is a module or a application? This is a module or application. Bikola, what do you say? It is a module or it's a application?
Incident is an application.
Are you sure?
That's what you said last time in class.
but I'm confused now.
Yeah, incident is an application and create new, assign to me a modules.
Okay. Still, anyone put any guesses here? So now you can see what are the modules in ServiceNow. A ServiceNow artisan packages. So these are the modules or application. Tell me. Tell me, guys. This is a homework for you. It is confusing me as well now that what is application, what is module. Yes, Avi, what do you think? It is application, it is a module. Kane, what do you think? It is application, it is a module.
Incident. I think it's an application with, I mean, but it's kind of confusing too. Incident management, under which you have incident, create incident, and the rest. So it's it's confusing.
Then what is module?
The models should be the where you have to create incidents. And the rest, yeah.
Steve, what do you think? Steve, incident is the application, it's a module.
It's an application for me.
Are you sure? Because
yeah,
I found something. Confused.
It's an application.
It is an application.
Okay.
So everybody is saying it is an application. Chalo, ठीक है. So yes, incident is an application because my customer buy the application, and these things create new, assign to me, open are the modules of that particular application. So this is the application navigator filter. The one thing I guess. For example, incident application contains modules. Yes, that's fine. But the question is that to confuse everyone, that incident is the application of the module. Fine. So now we'll be verifying that incident is my application, and rest in this particular section is called the module. So this is my navigator search, filter navigator, which I say. So you can see here, filter navigation, right? In this box, a user will able to see all the application for he or she is authorized as per the given rule. If an admin can see more, if an elevated can see more, if an ITIL user can see less, if an end user can see very less things. Okay. If you want to make any application as a favorite, which you want to be used again and again, then go and make it as a this star. You click on star, go to star, you will find like this. So now instead of search, you can go and you can just click on this. Like we make few of the favorites contacts in our phone. Like my parents' contacts are the favorite for me because I don't want to be go and search by the name. I just open my phone, go to favorites, click and then call it. Okay, now you're able to see one pencil sign here, right? This one. Let's go to the incident. Let's see. So now I want to make a change in my application. Yes, incident is an application. So if you want to make a change in the incident, you have to click on this pencil sign. Now this pencil sign will be available only to the admin users. Admin role users who have admin role, only those can see the pencil. Even ITL user cannot edit any application. And if I click on this, I can make a change on this particular thing. Incident, learn and grow. See, it's my wish. Now I just go and reload it. Oh, it's not showing, right? It's not showing the title to me. It means it is not coming from here. It's coming from something else. Where it's becoming, yes, go ahead.
Atul, it's showing for me.
It's showing for you, kya? Oh, nice.
Yeah, actually, you made the change. When I I just checked. I created a user with the role like incident manager, change manager. So I just checked that user. For that person, the incident is showing us incident learn grow.
So
Why did you update?
Can you just check for user?
No. Let me reload my page. Sometime it's due to cache as well. It has been stuck.
Okay.
Because if it is able to, it is shown to you. It means it will shown to me as well.
You need to just
And,
update.
see.
Yeah.
I can see. So okay. So this is one of the point which I want to catch here, that these changes are the global changes. Don't think that Atul, I log in from my profile. If I make a change in this table, it will only for my no. If you make a change in your home decoration, it will be seen in the same manner by everyone who is coming to your home. It is not like that. It is only seen by you. No. So these are the global changes. Generally, we don't make any changes in the these things. Okay. Now this is the pencil part you can do here.
So any change made to the navigator pane, it is global, right?
Yes. It will immediately seen by other users. See, for me it was a cache issue, but you directly able to see, right?
Yeah.
You're able to see. So in a few seconds, it just reflected. Okay. Now this star part. Yes, anyone has a question? I guess someone was asking. Go ahead. Anyone question? Okay. This is the star mark where you can put your favorites applications. You can do that part. And if you want to make any changes here, you can edit the favorite as well. Any color you want to put. So I can make only this thing. Maybe if I go here, I can make a color of this. And I can say symbol this. Done. So now this has been changed. So you can make a change in the favorites as well. Why these things? Okay, these things, these changes are user specific, not the global changes. So maybe Deepika, you can check. You're still able to see the old green color only, not this orange color. Or you're able to see the orange color as well.
No, it's the default only.
Correct. So these changes are the user specific. Now I come to the history. Suppose I was working on an incident and I forget what was the incident number. So in the history, I can go and find out that number. Here I can see. So like these things we done in the last few days, right? I showed you location. I called create a new location account. I said create a new country new record. Maybe just now what we did, we open the incident. This one incident we open. We make it incident is true. So these are the history tab where you can go and find out the any previous ticket you will be working. Now question for you guys to be identified or get the answer. that how many days history it's saved. Find out on the Google, even though I don't have answer on this part, that how many days of history a service now put into the history tab. Okay, Sneha just put this question, and at last it is showing the minimize the navigator to maximize the full screen. Clear till this point? Anyone has any doubt, any question?
Hello?
Yes, Kate, go ahead.
Yeah, so you said any changes made to when you made the changes to the incident name, which is a global change, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, it was a global change, correct.
Can a regular end user without administrator?
No. Only modification rights on table name, module name, ACS, only and only given by or done by the admin.
Okay.
ITL user is just like a person who can work on the ticket. So like take example, if you have a maid in your home, she come, she clean the utensils, she clean the house, she go. That's all. Because she's not an admin there.
Okay.
Okay. So that is the thing. And also we did not give the admin rights to each and everyone. No. Never. It is also with the limited people only. Or only with the developer we gave the ITL role only. Okay, ji, all clear, everyone? Okay, so let me stop the recording here now and take a quick attendance.